Welcome back from our breaks. We are still tackling the main topics of Sudan Ebola virus. Please, it is TJ Agunda, so the Christians needs do everything with love. So this amazing program ever in town. We thank you for always being committed with us, listening to us, and following us from wherever you are. Please, we kindly request you, and we are here to inform you. We are live on YouTube and as well follow us on our Facebook. Go further to the Instagram, please continue following us. We are also on the TikTok. We just launched our TikTok account this year. May God bless you. In the studio, still our brother, our own doctor, the main guy in the house. Please, you are welcome again as we are proceeding with the program.
Alright, thank you very much. We are now touching about the recent outbreak. And I don't want to take it upon myself to announce or start saying things which are off. I will be reading from the press release from the National Ministry of Health,
yes,
Uganda. The Republic of Uganda Ministry of Health press statement that was released by the Permanent Secretary, Dr. Diana Atwin. It was released on 30th January 2025, and this is what it stated. Uganda confirms outbreak of Sudan Ebola virus disease. The Ministry of Health has today confirmed an outbreak of Sudan Ebola virus in Kampala, Uganda. This follows laboratory confirmation from National Reference Laboratories, the Central Public Health Laboratory in Kampala, the Uganda Virus Research Institute in Entebbe, and Makerere University. This marks the 8th Ebola outbreak in Uganda. So Uganda, from its history, marks the 8th Ebola virus outbreak. Now this was like a storm. It was like a surprising news for everyone, and that's not the only surprises. By the way, we have surprises every time, and then the rest will give it as a tip. And then they say the confirmed case designated as the index case. In this case, is a person who was confirmed was known as a 32-year-old male nurse. Medical personnel, an employee of Mulago National Referral Hospital, who was initially has developed fever-like symptoms and sought treatment in multiple health facilities, including Mulago National Referral Hospital in Kampala, Saidini Abubakar Islamic Hospital in Matuga in Makiso District, and Bale Regional Referral Hospital in Bale City, as well as from a traditional healer. The patient presented with a 5 days history of high fever, chest pain, and difficulty in breathing, which later progressed to unexplained bleeding. You see, the patient started bleeding from multiple body parts. The patient experienced multi-organ failure and succumbed to the illness, where he saw rest in eternal peace at Malago Hospital on 29th January 2025. And post-mortem samples confirmed Sudan Ebola virus disease, which could be the cause of his death and the multiple organ failure. So currently, no other healthcare worker or patient in the world has presented with signs and symptoms of this Ebola virus. Now, getting it down, this was announced after confirmation. You see, the Ministry of Health can never rush into announcing any outbreak of such kind without confirmation. A thorough check has to be done. Sure. A thorough study has to be done. You see, the confirmation was done with 3 different institutions. The National Reference, the Institute of Viral Research in Entebbe, and Makerere University. So these 3 laboratories gave consistent results of this, and the strain was confirmed. Surely this is not Zaire Ebola virus, but it is the Sudan Ebola virus. So it was announced as an outbreak on 30th January 2025. So this is what has happened about the outbreak, and we thank the the responsible bodies, there is CDC Africa, CDC America, we have the Ministry of Health Uganda, and WHO, for containing and many more other partners who are working hand in hand to ensure that the disease or the outbreak is contained. And people are working clockwise and even anti-clockwise in the opposite direction to ensure that there is a vaccine which can give at least more than 60 or more than 70% potency or efficacy of this current outbreak. And that accolates in all the congratulations goes to all the partners and those who are working to ensure this is done. And now, how do I know? How do you get to know that someone is out of this virus?
Obviously. You know, that's the point. It's quite scary, you know, it can shake.
Yeah, sure.
You know, can shake.
Yeah, so now the symptoms or the signs of Ebola virus, especially the Sudan Ebola virus, is not very far from the other strains of the Ebola virus. A suspected Ebola virus or a suspected Ebola case may present with some of these other signs and symptoms. One of them is a sudden onset of fever. Someone starts getting fever suddenly. It's fever. It doesn't come gradually, suddenly from nowhere. It's fever. And this body fatigue, like feeling very, very weak. You can't do things. There's chest pain, sometimes there's diarrhea, there's vomiting, there's this unexplained bleeding. The unexplained bleeding is bleeding from all different openings of the body. Could be from the eyes, from the nose, from the mouth, from the ears, even the anal orifices. This is one thing which is very strange and scares people out. When you see even your loved one showing such kind of sign, it brings for you the heartbreak of, okay,
it's really hard. Even to talk about it,
I'm going to lose this person, and the rest. All this comes because of such kind of signs which we've never seen before. And now this again is accompanied by yellowing of the eyes. The eyes becomes yellowish, someone becomes restless, like turning all around, like you become restless. You can't be stable, or the person can never be stable for even a minute or two. That restlessness comes, and then there's that constant headache, which is also coming. Now, bleeding always manifests, like the manifestation of bleeding comes as a later phase. Before someone bleeds, or having this bleeding from all the parts of the body, all these other signs and symptoms could be coming or manifesting before the bleeding. You can't start with bleeding. If you start having nasal bleeding before any other sign, that is not Ebola. It could be bleeding through the nose due to other factors, but not Ebola virus. But as I say, as it is known, and from all the cases that have been seen, someone starts bleeding after the rest of the symptoms or the signs are manifested, so you can't start bleeding from nowhere. And then you claim that. So when you don't have someone who is having nasal bleeding or bleeding through the nose, don't run away. Don't say it is Ebola virus. I think that's the most important thing that we need to know here.
Yes. Thank you so much for highlighting and to ask those signs and symptoms. It is truly very, very vital for us to know, because before we rush to conclude other things, we need to know the signs and the symptoms. So those clarifications will really help us to dig more when such kind of things happen in our community. We really appreciate you. So our viewers and our audience, please, would like to say that please, you need to go back and watch the first video for our introduction into Ebola. And after finishing this, we are having the next video which will come soon. Please stay tuned and continue following us. Subscribe to our YouTube channels, follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Please remember we are on TikTok as well. May God bless you for a while. We catch up in the next video.